Big mistake.
Oh, no. Did they shag?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
This is turning into one of your Netflix show that you like to watch.
Maddie and Esther, who would have guessed they're underage grandparents?
Thanks for joining us on our Monday episode. This is our Am I Overreacting, where we dissect the stories that you send us in.
Now, you can get in the inbox to send those through.
Yes.
Underaged Grandparents Podcast. Or as I'm very thirstily telling everyone now, you can call and leave a message on our hotline 0414 886 239. Wedding drama.
Ooh, my favourite kind.
We get a lot of wedding ones.
Yeah, because it's a very stressful, expensive thing. What do you think?
All right, let's get into it.
Are you kidding?
Am I overreacting?
I need to calm down.
My brother recently got married in Hawaii. Destination weddings, they're so rude. But anyway, I'll get to that another day. It was a huge, lavish wedding that was completely paid for by his new in-laws. Because he lives overseas now, there were only a handful of guests from Australia, mostly family and friends. One of those friends raised a few eyebrows straight away. At the rehearsal dinner, that's such an American thing, he presented the bride and groom with incredibly expensive gifts. We're talking Rolex level expensive. Strange part, he hadn't seen my brother in years and hadn't even met the bride before. Everyone agreed it was super generous and it felt a little odd. The night before the wedding, the bride's younger sister, who was also a bridesmaid, wanted to go out partying in Hawaii. This friend offered to take her and promised he'd look after her. Her mum was hesitant at first, but because he was much older and a supposedly trusted friend of the groom, she agreed. Big mistake.
Oh, no. Did they shag?
No.
Oh. Sorry. I was
This
kidding.
This
I was like, uh-oh.
This is turning into one of your Netflix show that you like to watch. I mean, if they were both single, would it matter? Oh, much older.
He's much older, yeah.
No, that wasn't the case.
Trusted friend of the groom.
He ditched her at the first club that they went to, even though she was super drunk.
Oh, no.
On the way home, she went to the wrong hotel and got completely lost. Eventually, she was found, but the damage was done. The mother of the bride was furious and blamed my brother's friend for what had happened. She called the groom on the morning of his wedding and demanded that he ring the friend and tell him he was no longer invited to the wedding. So he's just gifted you a Rolex and you have to say, my mother-in-law is livid, you ain't coming. Was she overreacting?
Oh, so he's taken out her daughter, but her daughter's obviously of legal age.
She's got to be 21 to drink in the States.
I don't know.
So she's at least 21.
I feel like there's are we letting a 21-year-old be a child here? It is her responsibility too, although he said he would look after her. He should have put her in a taxi, but I don't know. I think it's very hard to tell someone they can't come to a wedding they've flown to another country for just because
Would it be, do you think the Rolex is what's making this?
Well, for me it is.
Because how much is a Rolex? Like 10 grand or something? She's an adult. She can look after herself.
Yeah.
But
she's in another country too.
And she's a young woman, and he said,
I'll look after her.
I'll take her out and look after her. So
what would you do if this was Edie?
I'd be livid. No way.
21,
I'd be like,
you'd be saying he can't come.
Yeah.
She's safe and fine though. She just.
Yeah, but something could have happened. I would never leave a drunk woman alone at a nightclub anyway.
No, you wouldn't, Del. You won't let me put that segment on here where I talk about how you're a knight in shining armour for people.
No.
You won't let me talk about it.
No, because
how you hose bird poo off random people's cars while they're in their music lessons because you're just like a good guy.
It was parked out the front of it was a brand new car parked out the front of our house. I knew they were going to be a couple of hours. The bird poo burns the...
That was just a small example that popped into my head just now.
I'm not...
You would never leave a woman. I just know you wouldn't.
I hate it. Like,
Yeah.
I would not be comfortable to leave a drunk woman on their own in a
No.
nightclub, especially in a foreign country with no one there with them.
I wonder if he like hooked up with someone and that's why he...
That's what it sounds like
that's
to
what
me.
it sounds like. He ditched her. So he might have like...
Because where would he wouldn't have just gone, oh, you're boring, I'm out of here. He's obviously hooked up with someone and left her out
Yeah.
on her own.
But then, yeah, I don't know.
But
Two sides to every story. But she is an adult. Like she could have said, "No, I'm fine. Leave me." But it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like she was looking for him. She couldn't find him, and then she tried to get home, and she was like, "That's what it sounds like."
But drunk enough to go to the wrong hotel,
Yeah,
like that's proper drunk.
yeah, that's almost like, yeah, spiked drunk, isn't it? Yeah, look, you're saying you would? She's not overreacting. Mother of the bride's not overreacting.
I'm putting myself in the mother's shoes.
You've paid too. Don't forget.
Yeah, there's so many.
You don't want to look at him across the room, do you?
No, it would annoy me all night to watch him
Yeah.
having fun on my dime, knowing what
Yeah.
he'd done.
Yeah.
Like, do you reckon this guy doesn't even sound like he apologized though? Has he taken
No.
responsibility, do you think?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. If he didn't come to the wedding, which he clearly didn't, that means that's it. You get a Rolex and you don't have to see him again.
What would you do?
End of a friendship, though. I think it's a cruel thing to do to the groom on his wedding day. I think I would take it upon myself to say, I would probably say, hey, can I have your friend's number? I want to talk to him. And then I would talk to him. And if they were like super apologetic and couldn't believe that this is what happened and had like great excuses and my daughter was fine, then I wouldn't. But otherwise I would take, if they weren't apologetic, I would take it upon myself to say, look, I don't want you there. Your friend would still love you there, but I'm saying this isn't happening.
Yeah, but do you get a say you don't really get a say as the mother-in-law. You might be paying for it, but it's not your wedding.
So you reckon the guy would still turn up?
Well, what's she going to do?
Well, she's going to tell the groom I told him not to come.
Yeah, but it's not her wedding. She can't.
See?
I feel sick for these people. This is like, you're right, that poor groom.
On his wedding day, like you meant to be.
Because
like,
not only that, if he doesn't uninvite the guy, his mother-in-law is going to hate him for eternity. And then,
she's already cranky at him on the day of his wedding.
yeah, but then also his wife. Like, what's the wife saying?
She's dealing with her mother.
The good news about this story in particular is that it was a real one that was sent to us, so we can follow up with this person and find out what actually happened in the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to lock in what we would do. Is the mother-in-law overreacting?
No, I don't think she is.
I'm going to say she is. This friend is an absolute douche hat, but I don't think it's up to her to decide who comes to the wedding. Let us know what you think. Is she overreacting? And on Thursday's episode, we will have the answer as to what happened. If the person messages me back, that is the thing, right? All right. Have a great week, guys. See you on Thursday.
Bye.